It was incredible. I can't believe what I just saw.
Welcome to Miss Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best animated series from the 2020s, up to this point at least.
We did it. After everything, after all that, we stuck together.
Number 10, Adventure Time, Fiona and Cake.
Let's go to our house.
Yeah, we could throw a party.
Yeah!
A spin-off/sequel to Adventure Time, this series follows the eponymous Fiona and Cake, alternative versions of the leads from its parent show. When their world is changed irrevocably, the duo sets out on a journey through the multiverse to put things right, running into alternate versions of familiar characters, old and new.
You know, Simon, I used to bust your balls about those old stories, but I really came around to them.
While the whimsicality of Adventure Time remains, Fiona and Cake takes a more mature approach, having grown up along with fans of the original series. Whether you're new to the land of Ooo or a veteran, Fiona and Cake offers plenty of fantastical adventures to be had.
Vandals! You won't get away with this! Gibbon doesn't forgive!
Yeah, that was great!
Number 9, My Adventures with Superman. You'd think that after decades of telling Superman stories, they'd run out of ideas. Yet, My Adventures with Superman still feels like a refreshing take on the familiar superhero.
Don't worry, I'm still me, Ma. I'm still your son.
Of course you are. But you're something else now, too.
Unlike some other recent versions of the Man of Steel, this show is light-hearted and romantic. Clark Kent's relationship with Lois Lane and their friendship with Jimmy Olsen takes center stage.
You deserve to know. I am...
Clark, I know you're Superman. This is not a big reveal.
All three of them work together to fight villains threatening Metropolis and the world. The Adult Swim series draws some inspiration from anime for its art style and tone, while emphasizing Superman's relatability and humanity.
So, you finally got a date with the girl of your dreams and your first move is to make a flowchart?
And a map.
Seems like you're putting a lot of pressure on this.
It's just plain fun. Number 8, The Legend of Vox Machina.
Safe to say you've sent Vox Machina to their doom?
Doom? We don't know the meaning of the word.
Well, I certainly don't.
Based on the Critical Role Dungeons & Dragons campaign, The Legend of Vox Machina follows the titular group of adventurers on various adventures and misadventures. The series perfectly captures and distills the chaos of a D&D campaign, while also honing and focusing on what's most important, helping it feel more accessible and definitely shorter.
Had a busy evening, little man. You're a tiny maggot, but your head will still mount nicely on my wall.
Not everyone has time for 4-hour-long episodes. Matt Mercer. The cast has incredible chemistry, the fights are great, and even fans of the source material will find plenty new to enjoy. If ever you want to see what D&D is really like, you can't go wrong with this show.
Hold on, don't get us caught, Scanlan, no! No! Scanlan's foot! I fell out of the window.
Number 7, Blue Eye Samurai. It may be set in Japan, but Blue Eye Samurai was made in the West.
Front loading. Not a Japanese pistol. A European design, isn't it?
The series follows Mizu, a mixed-race samurai in search of revenge. The animation style is distinctive and striking, while the action sequences are thrilling throughout. As much a character study as it is a bloody revenge tale, Blue Eye Samurai also delves into gender roles and provides historical insight as well as timely commentary. The immersive atmosphere, complex characters, and gripping story help make Blue Eye Samurai a fantastic blend of Eastern and Western styles.
You're the bravest princess I've ever met.
I'm not brave. I've been a captive my whole life. If I die today, I die free.
Number 6, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off.
Are you real?
Did you just ask me if I was real?
No, I was talking to someone else. Bye.
Based on the graphic novel series and film, Scott Pilgrim Takes Off isn't another retelling of the same story. Instead, it depicts what happens to Scott Pilgrim's life once he drops out of it. Without Scott, the supporting cast, particularly the girl of/in his dreams, Ramona Flowers, gets a chance to shine.
Roxy! I'm sorry!
what? For leaving the way I did.
Its premise allows for plenty of meta-humor, while also updating elements that didn't work so well in hindsight. All this, plus its fantastic animation, particularly for its fight scenes, helps make Scott Pilgrim Takes Off an animated show that could take on the world. Number 5, X-Men 97.
One day life's fresh, then the next day you're waking up to a blue monkey singing Mozart as he tinkers with doohickeys.
Simian analogies, Jubilee? Shame on you.
The 1990s X-Men series was one of the gold standards for superhero cartoons, and its sequel series lives up to that legacy. Picking up where the original left off, yet also feeling inclusive to new viewers, X-Men 97 has everything that made the 90s show great, but with even more going for it. The animation is stellar, the character development and relationships are great, and the plot twists hit like a truck.
Dang asteroid exploded. Now we're here.
Indeed. What is the saying? We are not in Kansas.
We never thought we'd be shipping Rogue and Magneto, but here we are. It's clearly a labour of love by X-Men fans for X-Men fans. And of course, the theme song still slaps. Number 4, Scavenger's Reign. This series may be a sleeper pick, but it's certainly not one you should sleep on.
He's come back!
Scavenger's Reign follows several groups of survivors of a spaceship crash on an alien world as they attempt to reach their downed ship. Each survivor responds to their new situation in different ways, yet all of them must struggle to adapt to a place that is as beautiful as it is deadly.
It's okay. We're going to get through this. Don't touch anything in here.
Science fiction can often struggle to feel truly otherworldly, but Scavenger's Reign creates this impression effortlessly, and we want to explore every inch of this vibrant, exciting story.
You're not making any sense.
If you just go back in there and try
Go back in? Are you crazy?
Here's hoping it gets the continuation it deserves. Number 3, Invincible.
You might as well give up.
Being the son of a superhero can be a lot to live up to. Mark Grayson knows that all too well.
That's the tricky part of the job, balancing what you want to do with what you need to do.
However, after finally developing superpowers, he slowly discovers his dad, Omni-Man, may not be such a good guy after all. Invincible is the adult animated superhero show we all need, deftly balancing great world building, complex character relationships, and brutal fight scenes. A nuanced and raw look at the responsibility of superpowers, Invincible is an animated series that, while not as bulletproof as its name implies, is still nearly unbeatable.
They shouldn't matter to me.
That doesn't mean they should die.
You don't understand! I'm not supposed to feel this way!
Number 2, The Owl House.
I don't fit in at home. You don't fit in here. If I stay, we could not fit in together.
A spiritual successor of sorts to Gravity Falls, The Owl House follows Luz, a human teenager who finds herself transported to the demon realm, falling in with a misfit witch and trying to learn magic herself. The series has a spectacular appeal to both kids and adults, with intricate lore, a compelling ongoing storyline, hilarious and often dark humour, lovable characters, and one of the most adorable LGBTQIA+ animated couples ever.
Oh, crikey. I can't believe I just did that.
Our only real complaint is that there isn't more of it. How many snails do we have to pay to make that happen?
Garbage. 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 Now this will make me rich.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Star Wars: The Bad Batch. The grim aftermath of Order 66, as seen by the Dad Batch.
One match. If you win, then no more sitting out on missions. You ready for this?
Are you?
Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts combines a unique world with inclusivity and great characters.
Wolf, get in here! Family hug!
You forgot to say Vincent and Dave!
Well, we're coming too.
The Midnight Gospel. This podcast gets weird.
It's just letting go into that thing.
Yes. And the amazing thing about letting go into it is that you find that this thing called love is supportive, that it holds us.
What if? Sure, it's basically big budget MCU fanfiction, and we kinda love that.
You're trying to bring back Christine, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And if anyone could understand, it's you.
Strange, come to your senses.
I have to do this.
But this is madness.
Oh, come on, Peggy. You know you'd do the same thing for Steve.
Hazbin Hotel. The dark comedy musical web series came to Amazon and smashed all expectations.
It's time to lose yourself, loathing, excuse yourself, let hope in, baby. Play your card, be who you are, a loser, just like.
There he is! Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Arcane. League of Legends may inspire more salt than every ocean on Earth, but this animated series based on the game is almost universally acclaimed. Arcane focuses on a conflict between a utopian city and its lawless, downtrodden undercity.
Top side and bottom, oil and water, that's all there is. What about us? Oil and water. Wasn't meant to be.
This is mostly told through two sisters who find themselves at the heart of it when magically powered arcane technology is developed. This character development is immaculate. The ensemble cast is excellent, the music perfectly suits the series style, the animation is so good, every frame is like a painting. Arcane is a downright magical work of art.
It's a sad truth that those who shine brightest often burn fastest.
Is there a Western animated series from the 2020s we forgot? Help keep our hindsight 2020 by sharing your picks in the comments.
I was just wondering if you wanted to hang out with me and smoke weed and fill our bellies with diet soda and play Burnout Revenge for the PS2.
No thanks. I have to go to work.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from Ms. Mojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.